And I'm back. Hey YouTube, Ryan here, and welcome to my channel. This is one of the videos that I have in a three-part series covering the mind, body, and technique of Ultimate Frisbee for beginners. These 3 beginner drills, nobody really likes them, but they do cover some uncharted territory for a lot of us and can accelerate our skill development as such. So this portion is on technique, and you might wonder, how is technique different than body? Because I described that I have 3 videos covering mind, body, technique. I think about the second portion there, body, as your physicality, your training, your strength, your flexibility, your mobility, your explosiveness. I think of that separately from your technique. So you can know somebody who's very strong and very athletic, but you put them in Frisbee and they don't have the technique yet. So that's why I think of that as a separate thing. The technique also has to be developed separately. So this drill is designed to cover your technique really well and get a lot of reps in that you might not otherwise have from games alone. Oh, we've got a cameo appearance here. There's my daughter Lakey. Say hi to the camera, say hi to the world. Future Ultimate star right there, I'm sure. And
I'm going to do a Frisbee.
Yeah, I'm doing my Frisbee video right now. Is it cold out?
Nah.
Nope, you're just jumping around? Okay.
Yeah.
So this technique portion is designed to... You're gonna do some dancing in the background of the video? Awesome. Okay, so we've got dancing. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you want to dance, Lakey, in my video, I think over here they'll be able to see better. There you go. So you dance and I'll continue to do my thing. So,
This is my fast dance.
that's a fast one?
Yeah.
All right.
This is my slow dance.
And that's a slow dance. That looks still pretty fast. All right. So most of us really only get, it's okay, she's doing a background dance. So most of us really only get contact with the disc during games, and if we're lucky, our team also gets together for practices. Now, your hands are going to learn, just by virtue of playing Ultimate Frisbee, to be more familiar with the disc, to drop it less, to throw it better. Those are all good things, but we can also kind of game that muscle memory with a couple of drills that are designed to strengthen the hands and also give them more time with a disc. So one of these drills, it seems super straightforward, but it's simply spinning the disc on a finger and catching it. You can go for a double spin, you can spin it on your middle finger and try to switch to another one. And those forces that are moving your finger around are actually requiring that your finger be stabilized during the spinning of the disc. So all those little muscles in your fingers are doing this little workout on that finger and on that finger. And if you're able to spin it from first finger to second finger, let's go first finger, second finger. Oh, lost it that time too.
Again.
Maybe third finger. And can we do pinky? We can do pinky. Oh, pinky's not happy about that. But this is a workout for the pinky finger there. So you want to do your right hand, you also want to do that on the left. Oh, that's awkward. My left hand needs practice, needs strengthening. And that looks super dumb and nobody likes doing it, and your hands are going to feel all weird after because it's not often that your fingers are exposed to those types of forces. Most of the forces involved with your hands are straight on, like, grip forces. But your hands are going to, with silly little drills like this, where you're just playing with the disc, they're going to strengthen and become, I don't know what the word is for it exactly, but like more familiar with the disc. The almost connection between your hand and the disc becomes way more familiar. And that's another move that I like to do, where I kind of like flick my wrist and I spin the disc around my thumb. And I just, this gets my hand familiar with the disc moving in different ways. I try to spin it this way and catch it, this way and catch it, like that. These are all just little exercises that can be done in your room. You don't have to throw the disc at all, and you're getting more time with the disc with these little techniques. So that's it. That's the technical drill here. We've got spinning it this way. We've got spinning it this way. We're switching fingers.
Stop it again.
And the whole idea here is that it doesn't seem like that's going to do much for your game, but when all of your throws result from releasing the disc, pulling on that lip, and the disc spinning off of your finger and traveling to a throwing partner, same with the forehand. You're throwing the disc at the end of its throw, or at the end of your release, it's rotating off of that finger. So doing something as stupid looking as that is strengthening that finger for the types of forces involved in a forehand, and doing something as dumb as this is strengthening that last contact point with your index finger for those backhands. Do this like, once a day, a few reps, or even just when you're getting ready for a game and you haven't, well, left hand is iffy for me here. But it's good to do your offhand just so you can realize, how much work you have to do still. So that's actually a little better to get the left hand going. It's so awkward. When you're walking out to start the next point and you have the disc and you haven't pulled yet, you're just spinning the disc, you're spinning it that way, you're flipping it in your hands, you're getting used to the disc moving in weird ways in your hands, and you're building that second nature familiarity so that when the disc is just bobbling around in the air, not making any sense, your hands have spent so much time with the disc in weird ways that chances are you're gonna find a way to catch it. Just because you've been juggling and bobbling the disc all the time. So that's the technique. I'm not saying that you're gonna like it, but if you can kind of build the habit of having the disc always kind of moving in your hands, it's better than just walking around with the disc in your hand doing nothing. If you want to do more training with me in person, I'll link to the spring training that I'm running this year and probably in future years. So if you're watching this at another time, I will have different intakes, but right now we've got some spots left in the spring training. Check that out below. Thank you.